Welcome back, everybody, to the Crypto Traders podcast. Today with me, JOMO. How you doing, JOMO?
I'm doing perfectly fine. How about yourself, CM?
I'm good, man. Today we're going to talk about the topic, how to nail down the top performance in cryptocurrency using the VCP strategy. Let's start with our first example for the year of 2023, FET, all right?
Exactly. So all the examples we're going to show today, these are trades we took in 2023. FET is going to be the first one. All right, so let's talk about FET, right? So first of all, I want you to show the big uptrend we had from the lows until that first blow of top, right? How much percentage we had over there, right? So I remember seeing this as one of the, all right, more than 100%. And I remember seeing it as one of the top gaining volumes on Messari, right? So all of a sudden I saw this new type coin and I was like, all right, I'm going to put it on my watch list. So what I did was watch it consolidate through all this, time. And as you pointed out, I watched it creating a VCP pattern. Now, please go to the 4-hour chart. Let's see on the 4-hour chart. Yes, exactly those. You're going to see that we had the VCP is even more notable at the 4-hour chart. Exactly. So perfect. So you see, we had the one big one from the top to the bottom, right? From top to bottom. Then the second one you painted, and then we had a third one on the end, just above 0.11. All right. And that one, yeah, exactly that one. So when that one broke out, all right, just above that P, exactly, it had a resistance over there. We just bought it over there, and we saw the gains just coming our way. Now, are we too smart? No, we just saw an amazing pattern out of a big uptrend with big volume, a consolidation, VCP behavior, and just we bought that breakout of the pivot, and then it made huge gains thereon. It never went back. Now, how much percentage do we have until the second consolidation? CM, just show it to us, please. We had around another 150% consolidation, and then it consolidated. I call it a box consolidation for a few more days, and then continued, upwards. Exactly, just bang. This is a banger. This is a banger. You do not exactly. That's another entry point where you either add if you're still in the position, or you re-enter if you got out of the position. Both are valid, right? I know for myself, usually I have only a runner left for the consolidation, but at times, I completely went out and I just want to re-enter the trade after a nice box consolidation. So what you can see here are two different trades or one trade. Each trade is 150% and then 88%, and together, if you hold it the whole way, CM, how much would it be if you held it throughout the entire move? That will be around a 400%. Huge move. You don't want to miss a super performer like this. And if you will just look at coins that create a VCP behavior pattern, right, you will be able to catch them just as we did, right? So remember, huge up move, increase in volume, then consolidation, and then a breakout of the last contraction, and on to the races.
Boom,
so
shakalaka,
guys.
Show them the next example so they will know the VCP, because it's a pattern that once a trader sees it multiple times, again and again,
yeah,
getting it, and then he sees it and he's just nailing it over and over again. Okay, so the other one is AGIX. 1 second, let me zoom out here. Stay with me, guys. By the way, if you're still watching, like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is the next VCP. You want the 4 hours here?
Well, you can show it on the daily first, and then we go to the 4-hour, because on the daily we can see something interesting.
We are on the 4.
But all right, 4 hours is good. So let's go. All right, just show the first uptrend we had. All right, we had a first initial uptrend. All right, that showed the strength of the coin. Exactly. What's the percentage, CM, please? The percentage of this uptrend would be around couple of 100% probably. Yeah, around 500%. Huge move. Now, this is a sign, right? This is a sign that something unusual is happening over here, and that we have huge amount of strength. Now, CM, you're showing them like a kind of a pennant, huge pennants, but I would love to show it as a VCP better than a pennant, because VCP contractions usually are even better than pennants, all right? And although pennants can be exactly, that's the second one, then the third one, and the fourth one, exactly. And I want exactly this.
This is the
This is the
baby.
entry, and this is the baby. And not only show the double resistance, right? So it got hit, rejected by, yes, that horizontal resistance that me and you, we so much of the horizontal one. There is exactly this horizontal resistance. So we have a triangle of things happening over here, right? We have a breakout of a horizontal and as well of a trend line and as well of a VCP breakout. What was our risk of the pivot? Please show the risk of the pivot where we had a stop, because we always use stop. That will be around, exactly, around
10%.
10%. Perfect. That's perfect. The sweet spot of just taking losses short. But as you see, once we broke out, we never got back. This was a huge move, all right? Huge move, guys. So Sam, show them what happened if you took the breakout of the VCP pivot pattern. Please, we never saw these prices again. Even until now, I don't think we saw them. Exactly, another 200%. Now you could have sold, incrementally into strength. You could have held and maybe sold if it broke down below the 8 EMA. Each person has its own, each trader has its own ways to sell. But in 4 days, we made 200% on a trade. Boom!
This is what we're looking for.
In 4 days.
We're looking for immediate gains, explosion in price, fast move, take the profits and move on. By the way, I want to add something to the smart people that watching. If you want to place your stop on a breakout from a VCP, I like to put my stop below the last 4-hour or daily low. Okay, so for example, you just go on the daily chart. 1 sec, and you can see, you look on the chart, and that was your candle, right? So you can put your stop under the daily. So you bought it pretty much around here, 21. So the stop will be at 183, okay, under the daily low. And if it goes below, it's probably a fake out, okay? That's my 2 cents.
Exactly. I completely agree. I like to use pivots. CM likes to use the daily, the candles. Either way, it doesn't matter, because at least you have a way to protect yourself in case you are wrong, because as traders, we are wrong at least as often as we are right, okay? So those were 2 trades we took in January, which already put us at huge gains for the start of the year, right? Huge gain. Those are 2 huge super performers. You don't want to miss them. You don't want to miss the super performers. That's why VCP is so crucial for a trader like us that just wants to make gains.
That's why we also have
it from here.
That's why we also have the trading group. So if you're interested in coming trading with us, you have my trading group, the CM trading group, and you have JOMO's trading group in the links below in the description. Now let's move on to the next example we have from last month was CAS. CAS was an amazing trade. We nailed it. Where is it? We're in second CAS. Okay. So you can see this is CAS chart. Let me remove that. Okay, so you can see this is CAS chart. I've been watching this coin all the time. It made a huge move here. It went back down, consolidated. And also here it was a good time to enter. But me, I was a bit afraid of the coin because I wanted to see it, how it's running. Then it went a move, broke all-time high, made a retest, and moon. Okay, we actually bought here in the trading group. We bought a little bit here, took nice profits, came back down, and then it went sideways, creating this VCP. Okay, I'm gonna move down to the 4-hour to show you guys. Okay, so this is the VCP on CAS that we nailed. The perfect VCP, right, JOMO? You can see left shoulder, kind of left shoulder. That's your dump here. And that's the VCP. And why I like this VCP the most, because it's at resistance, the VCP. Clear breakout trade, okay? This is a perfect breakout trade. Perfect, man. It was so nice. And it was so kind as well. It mooned and then created another VCP. If you missed the first
Another
one,
VCP.
you could buy it here, man. That was a free money. I know you took the trade. We nailed it. We went all in on the MEXC account. And look at this move.
Oh, yes.
Look at this move from the initial VCP. Man, it's simple. If you know what you're doing in crypto is not that difficult. See, 193%, almost triple your money in very, very short time.
10 days or so.
Yeah, 10 days, man. Insane, okay? And if you miss that one, okay, you could nail from that VCP another 140%, okay? Now, this was cast. Let's go on to the next example. Really, really recent example called DMTR. I'm going to take a clean chart here. Bittrex, that's a KUCOIN. Yeah, all right. So as you can see, this is DMTR, a banger that JOMO found, actually. So JOMO, thank you very much for making me tons of money on DMTR. Look at that. This is
you give me one, I give you two.
Hey?
You give me one, I give you two. Why not?
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, flipping coins like burgers. So this is another VCP, as you can see on the daily chart. This is a very strong VCP because it's much bigger. You can see it's 62 days VCP. You have the first dump, second dump, this one, and then you can see a higher low, a squeeze, and that was your entry. Right here, that was your entry on the VCP. Boom, and look at the candles, green after green after green after green after green, and it just went parabolic, okay? Parabolic all the way, 35% max gains. We nailed it in the group. Look, another example, just another example how to make money in crypto. So yeah, man, that's my 2 cents, man.
It went baloney's.
And I think it's gonna go higher. I think.
Oh yeah, it definitely has a chance to go higher. I think it's one of the strongest coin right now in the market. But I know you sold into strength and now you're re-entering. So because we never know what's going to happen, right? Mainly in this type of market, we just want to take our money, take 100%, take 50%, take 70%, and move on. And if we see that it can re-enter, we re-enter. Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, I love it. I love it. Well, now, it's important just to note just the characteristics, right? So we had a huge first up move in all the coins, then a consolidation, a VCP consolidation. So we had huge uptrend, then consolidation, volume up, then volume went drying a bit, and then we broke out of a pivot and we continued upwards. Exactly. So those are the characteristics of a great VCP behavior to trade and make tons of money. VCP.
VCP LFG, brother, man. I'm so excited now that I found out this strategy like in 2022, beginning of 2022, I found out about it. And since then, I'm actually super excited every day looking for VCPs in the markets, you know, and it's something that really changed my life. And again, another thing that comes when we identify a VCP, let's say we have like, you know, 5 open positions or 10 open positions, bro, I'm cutting like all of them or most of them and throwing all my capital on this baby because the risk reward opportunity here is insane, like to the upside.
It's insane.
It's insane. So you can just throw all your money, man, on this one. Obviously, you need to check the volume and that you don't, or not. We're not talking about millionaires, yeah, that can move the markets, but yeah, you can throw a lot of money on these VCPs and just nail massive profit. Well,
it depends. We have some millions, and you know that we don't move the markets with all our trades. Some, for example, AGIX, we wouldn't move the market even if we wanted, for example, back then. But DMTR, maybe it's a bit different.
Yeah.
But look, this is it. This is it, guys. You want to make money trading. You want to have low risk, high reward potential, and VCP gives you, right, the certainty. Not only the certainty, but you're comfortable taking big trades, 25% of your capital. Why? Because you know that the downside is capped. Low risk, asymmetric reward. That's what we are looking for, and that's why VCP is such a good strategy for us.
Man, you nailed it. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I like this video. If you have any topic you want us to cover in the next podcast, please Write down below, comment below, like the video, share the video, check out our trading groups, both of me and of JOMO, and have a wonderful day. Thank you very much, JOMO. Cheers.
You too, Sam. Cheers.